It's a tradition built over more than a century, but this year the annual Fancy Farm picnic, held 3.5 hours west of Louisville, will not look the same. Some state Democrats say they won't be attending and instead are hosting their own event on the same day right here in Louisville.
Hello, Fancy Farm!
Decades of barbs.
And the only thing we're shoveling out of Frankfurt this fall is you, right out of town.
And barbecue at the St. Jerome Fancy Farm. But this year, the picnic will have a different look on the first Saturday in August.
We don't see red and blue, we see purple. We invite folks from both sides.
The politics in the picnic will still be there, but some state Democrats won't. Instead, another event is planned on the same day in Louisville, dubbed Fancyville.
So we thought this was probably a fun way to do it, and folks, at least in Jefferson County, can stay home and they can come out for a couple of hours and enjoy hearing the speakers.
Citing a rise in COVID cases and the Delta variant as the reason not to travel to Western Kentucky, they picked Louisville as another location to put politicians all in one place.
Strain of the virulent down in that area is really mass producing. So we started talking about it and people said, I'm not going, I'm concerned.
For more than 140 years, Fancy Farm has drawn thousands from across the state, some even making a cross-country pilgrimage to be there.
We want to be safe and we want to have a good one, and so we want to follow all the CDC guidelines.
Last year, the pandemic put the political play on pause. The picnic continued, but the back and forth between candidates ceased. Elder says with the latest decision, there's no changes in the foreseeable future.
We welcome our elected officials and our leaders to come and speak to the folks of Fancy Farm and our region. So are we going to do anything different? No.
Fancy Farm is scheduled for August 7th in Fancy Farm, Kentucky, the same day as Fancyville, which is scheduled for here in Louisville. The time and place of the new event has not yet been announced, but organizers say they will be making a donation to the St. Jerome Catholic Church.